Welcome back, everyone, and today I'm going to be building a Starbucks coffee on my fun world. So first and foremost, let's get started while this loads Minecraft for us. And we'll get started with this new build that I'm gonna be adding to my fun world. So little comment for all of you that play Minecraft: never forget to allow your game to load your skin properly before you start the game, because if you don't, sometimes you'll end up as Steve, and well, nobody likes to be Steve except for Steve. But he's like a white and black Steve. So let's just find my fun world. Here it is. All right, so let's just get started. I still need to delete every time I start a stream, YouTube asks me if it's made or not for kids, you know, the COPPA thingy. And honestly, I mean, kids play Minecraft, but my video is not personally intended for kids. I mean, they can watch too, but it's like in between a yes, kids can watch it, but no, I'm not intending it for kids. So I don't know. All right, so give me just one tiny second to make, you know, I usually have a extra of my, here we go. Oh, hey, Cataclysm, Blazing Guns, Irish Potato, thank you all for yeah, also they don't allow you to comment when you have it made for kids and stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, the whole purpose of doing a live stream is to be able to interact with your viewers, and right now, I mean, if you put it made for kids, then you can't interact because nobody's gonna be able to interact with you by commenting, so I don't know. Okay, so last time it did have a bit of a, you know, people liked it that I was playing some music on the back. So today I will be doing the same, but we're gonna be going with a very slow, classic kind of jazz, maybe? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna be building a very basic, or maybe not that basic kind of Starbucks, but we'll see how it works. Alright, so first of all, before you guys ask me what I'm building here, it's a bit of a surprise, so let's just leave that out of the equation right now. Whenever it's finished, I'll be able to tell you. So let's just head back to the mainland. Little view here to the beautiful panda enclosure. Currently there are no pandas here. We still need to release some pandas in here. But actually this is one of the nice works, and this was completely a creation by Music Banjo. So props to him for creating this beautiful panda enclosure right here. So yeah. We have a nice river flowing to the bottom, so that's really cool. And we have in here the big giant bouncy castle. We have dinner in the sky over here. We have the small bouncy castle. We have the public lavatories, the public pool, the bar with the beautiful DJ set. That's where I play my sets. Just kidding, I'd love to be able to play in Minecraft, but I actually never managed to make a Minecraft festival, because you need a supercomputer and a lot of resources, a big RAM, I think it's 50 or more of a RAM in your computer, and a very big wide range of Wi-Fi, and a lot of other things that are quite expensive, so I wasn't able to. We have in here the maze, the shooting target, of course the training center, the houses, and the roller coaster and Mario Land over on this side. And I'm kind of planning also to add something for the Mario Land, but I still don't know what. Right now we only have the Raft Riot in here and level 1/1 from the original Mario game, and we have a very nice mushroom dispenser. So you just stand here and you press and you get a mushroom. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's just find where exactly we're gonna be placing our Starbucks. I would say somewhere in the very mainland, because this is like the social area. It's not gonna be like a big attraction to play at. It's gonna be more of a nice little place to be able to hang out. So let's just find a nice spot for it. And sorry that this keeps getting the message that my phone is not connected, because I'm charging it through my computer. So my phone is a Samsung and my computer is a Mac, so they're not compatible unless I download a couple of softwares, which I won't. So that's why it keeps just saying that. So maybe right here could be a good spot. No, not next to the public restrooms, like ever. Probably here. Yeah, next to the bar could be a nice sweet place for it. Maybe on top of the mountain. No, it's a bit too small. If you guys have any suggestions of a place where, I think this could be a nice spot. Right next to the Raft Riot. If you guys have any suggestions to where I could be placing the Starbucks coffee, I'll be more than welcome. So maybe over here, no, because this is Mario Land. Picking a spot is one of the toughest things, because you have to choose the right place, you know. You have to think first. I mean, this is obviously just a game, but you have to think about marketing in the first place. If it's not well placed, nobody's gonna go to it. It has to just go with the atmosphere of the entire place. It needs to have a good view, and I think I'm gonna have to put it here. Yeah, so maybe we'll just make this part a little bit bigger. So the first thing I need is to know the coordinates. Oh, what is that guy doing there? Okay, the coordinates of this particular corner here. So before I do that, let me just catch up on the comments for a moment. So, what's going on here? Okay, thank you for the like. And yay, I love that you're the first here. I would never choose kids. I kept for the kids thing on no. Yeah, that's good. I mean, unless you're, and I never quite fully understood what was he gonna do about it, but there's this amazing YouTuber called Brian Hall. He does great impressions about Disney characters, DreamWorks, and various other movies. And he had to, like, between kids and not, because it's all just like made for kids. He goes to Disneyland. He records himself at Disneyland doing impressions in front of other characters and stuff. So yeah, he actually had to. But if you're not like fully on a kid's content, I do suggest you don't, so that people can comment and do stuff. Because I mean, it can be a game just like I am playing right now, but you're not fully intending to it. I mean, I have a bar in like Funworld, so it's definitely not intended for kids. Obviously, I sell potions because the game has no alcohol, but it's supposed to be like alcohol in it, so. I start PC gaming and uploading video with my voice. It will, boy, be child friendly. Oh, I'll check your videos, Blazing Guns. Yeah, I'll be sure to check your videos with your voice later. Driving home in it. Oh, thank you, Cataclysm, and drive safe, please. No peeking at the screen while driving, please. Blazing Ambertata, yo. Kinda looks like a Stargate. I don't know, boy, my sentence. Cat, I got murdered by a group of witches here. Witches? What do you mean? Gotta love Apple being greedy with making nothing compatible with this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's just like making a monopoly out of everything. I have an idea. You could build a small mountain and build a Starbucks on it. Oh, that would be awesome, but to be honest, I'm not very good at doing like world generation, and I'm playing on mobile, so I cannot use a stick on world edit to make it look like a mountain, so I would have to manually do every block, and I literally am not very good in doing world generation. But thank you. We watch him together. He does a great donkey and Shrek. Yeah, he does. Nice. Your music is waiting. Oh, okay. Thank you for the comment, Blazing Guns. Logan, sorry. I just already downloaded. And I'm taking the liberty and the moment right now to remind you all, if you didn't already know that, Cataclysm is doing a charity stream this Sunday, so be sure to go to his channel and drop a like and a sub, and go right directly to the link that he's dropped in his previous recent videos in the description, so you can donate for the cause. He's going for a charity called Save the Children, so go help him, because I think he's doing a really, really admirable work here. So, speaking of, maybe we should drop the link so people can go. That would be the smart thing, right? Alright, so Yep. Alright, okay, so let's just finally get the coordinates here. So yeah, alright, so we have the coordinates of this corner here, and oh look, we're having a raid over here. Hey, I'm getting raided. This is not the kind of raid that I would be hoping, but yeah. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna check here the coordinates of this, if I, you know, right here. If I go back, if I go front, so what I need is 1285. And now let's head over to this corner here, and if I go right and if I go left, we have 178. And let's just make sure that we fill up every single block, so we'll do this. Let's just hope that I don't mess up with this one. Let's just get rid of the rain, because right now we definitely don't need it. And let's just do this. So we need to fill from here to here, and it's all gonna be you know what, yeah, I'll do the last one again, so it's all gonna be dirt. There we go. Now what I'm gonna be doing is just, you know, filling the last layer once again. No, 70, 178. This is gonna be grass, and then we're gonna fill once again, but just to get rid of the trees. So let's just go one layer above this, which is gonna be from 71, and I'm just gonna suppose that maybe it's like what, 6 layers above, so we'll go 77, 178, and here. Yay! There we go. So this is pretty much how I do all of my fillings. As you can see, well, it literally looks in here like it was human cut by a machine, which is why I was saying that I'm not very good at world generation. I just do like big blocks. It does the trick, and I need to close, like, in some way this little pot, because it's a perfect place for monsters to spawn, as you can see, but I'll do that some other time. So right now, I have here a perfect spot for my Starbucks. Hopefully, it's not too small, but we'll have to see. Let me catch up and chat. Minecraft Raider. I know, right? Oh, do tell me, please. No problem, Cataclysm. Always a pleasure helping. Is the music fine, or can you no longer hear it now? Because I did lower a lot. Just please let me know. Okay, so let's just start by first doing like the floor of where the Starbucks is gonna go. So I'm gonna go probably with some sort of stone. Probably smooth stone, so that it looks like a classic paved, you know, where the Starbucks usually just sits. So let's just say the Starbucks is gonna be starting maybe, what, around here, or even around here maybe. Yeah, it's a lot better, and it's gonna go all the way, I would say, here. Oh, whoops. So yeah, let's just hope that it's a big enough to build a Starbucks. Alright, so let's just stand here and get again the coordinates. So it would be 1254. I know it says 71, but I'm gonna do 70 because I need the floor, not exactly the block that I'm standing on. And here, which is 1280, once again 70 and 223. Always remember, the coordinates that you are being given is the block that you are existing in as an entity inside Minecraft. Therefore, you're standing on 171, which technically is this block up here, because that's where the legs is. The legs are, sorry. So if you want to change the floor, always go one layer below what the Y is being told for you, so that you can actually change the floor of where you were standing. So let's just go again with a feel. 1254, 70, 185, and 1280, 70, 223, and we're gonna go with smooth stone. Let's see. Oh, and once again. Alright, so this should be a decent size for a Starbucks, I hope. If by any chance we need to go bigger, then maybe I probably should have added a couple of layers over there, but I don't know. We still need to have space to just walk. So we'll see, we'll see. Alright. Let's see, chat. Oh, okay. You should make under there a big lounge or a bowling. That would be cool. Okay, so hey girl, do you like mounting dew? Well, I don't. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. I just got a computer DNA. What's a computer DNA, Logan? Remember how you used to do those Minecraft events? I thought of a new one. You could do the floor is lava challenge in Minecraft, where everyone has to do an obstacle course over a large sheet of lava. Oh, Tato, I already did that on my past event. There were a lot of, or a couple of parkour courses on top of lava, actually. I remember Joe, Manny, and Logan having to try that a couple of times to get across. Compy DNA. What's a compy DNA? Excuse my ignorance, Logan. And I have a Minecraft event that's almost finished, but between a lot of things that I have been doing, I haven't had the time to fully finish it, but it's almost there, so no worries, no worries. Alright, so let's just get started with this. So, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna be building this. Because there are plenty ideas. I'm gonna leave the sign of Starbucks for later, probably not on this stream. I'll just do it outside because I actually don't know the full recipe for each letter in the alphabet for the banners, so I do have to look that one up. But other than that, okay, this looks nice. I'm just trying to find some pictures of real Starbucks places and trying to do something similar. Okay, so maybe I'll do a bit of this and that. Alright. So first of all, we need to make the entrance. Usually Starbucks have some sort of big entrance. I mean the ones that aren't inside a mall. So I'm gonna go with red sand, most probably, but the one that's already smoothed out, so it looks decent. And we're gonna go with the rest of the place on birch. So let's just try and figure out. I feel like I should just add maybe 1 or 2 more layers of the flooring. So maybe I would add 1 layer over there and another layer over here. Or maybe we can just do it, you know, sideways. Sideways is not such a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'll go sideways instead. If I need more space, then I'll just figure it out. Okay, so let's just say that we want our Starbucks to have a little bit of space on the back to walk from, so we'll give it maybe a 3x3 layer could do. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this to try and figure out how big I want this to be. Because we still need, like, you know, the lounge area that's on the front, so maybe this will do. I'll do 1 more layer. Yeah, this should do. So let's just head all the way to the back. And once again, just leave a 3x3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, yeah. Here we go, and just fill all of this. This kind of looks like I'm doing some sort of graph on a graph paper. Alright, so I'm not just gonna fill the entire wall right now, because that's gonna take me forever. And sometimes I do it by hand, you know. Depends on where my laziness is going to. Whether I'm lazy to write the coordinates or lazy to just tap the screen a couple of times. Alright, so if this is the front of the place, then maybe we'll do... No. Maybe we'll do this. No, 1 more. So maybe we'll do this, and I'm just gonna use some dirt blocks right now to mark some places that need to be filled up later. So I would just say about 2, maybe 2 for the windows, and then no, you know what, just 1, 2 for the windows, and 1 again, and then we can do this, and we can do this for the entrance. No, the entrance needs to be like fully in the middle, so, or somewhere in the middle. So I would probably say about maybe here. Yeah, maybe this looks... Yeah, I'm kind of liking this a lot more. So let me just catch up and chat again. At work, but oh, hey, Mr. Cool, glad to see you. Hey, Jacob, nice to see you too. God, I'm ready, not really, for basketball to be done. I have this month. Oh, too bad I can't make a villager work as a barista. Well, you kind can, Cypher thank you. You kind of can, Potato, but you need to download certain mods. But there are mods that can actually alter how a villager works. So you can like tell specifically what you want them to sell and for how much you want them to sell it and other stuff, but it's tweaking too much for the game. Last time I did it, I completely lost the world that I was working on, but yeah, it just kind of depends, you know. So I'm a bit lost. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna be doing. Let me just get some blackstone. I'll use polished. Alright, so maybe what we need to do is a little bit different here. I'll try maybe something more in the lines of this. And then just like windows. So no, windows. You have to write it as glass. I'm just literally dumb here. Maybe tinted glass would look good, you know, because light doesn't come in or out. But no, right now I'll just do this. So I'll try 1, 2, 3. And oh, let's just get rid of the rain again. And then maybe 1, 2. And then maybe another 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Yeah, this should definitely work. We have nice entrance. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and this should be the atelier. A horse literally just spawned over there. Alright, so let's just make this daylight, and therefore the entrance is not going to be red, but more like on the lines of blackstone. Yeah, I'm liking this. So now we have this like idea. Let's just build up. So usually I tend to like do 4 layers above for ceiling, but since this is Starbucks, usually they have higher ceilings. So we're gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 maybe. What? Do you like this? Yeah. We don't want it to be like excessively high. I'm not gonna do the other walls, sorry, because it's gonna take really long time. So, and for the windows, we'll do probably just 3 and then just close up. Because like, you don't need a bigger window than that, so. Let's just build this. We're just gonna do the front layer here, so we have a very vague idea of how the Starbucks is gonna be looking like. As you can see, the entrance is gonna be right on this front. And I'll do the rest of the layers at some other points, so we don't just spend the rest of the stream watching me place blocks. So let's just see. There we go. We'll leave the entrance for now, or maybe just, you know, try to do it here and see how it looks. It would have to go at least 1 or 2 layers above, so it looks a bit, you know, different. So let's just do this. And when we do this, it should just give us like a vague idea of, you know, how it should look like. So here we go, and maybe just also do this. Let's see how it looks. Oh, whoops. Alright. This is it's kind of starting to get some sort of shape. So we have a clearly big entrance. Let's just fill this up, although I kind of liked it. And that's where the Starbucks maybe is gonna go, or somewhere near for that. So obviously the entrance is not gonna be that big, but for now we're just gonna leave it like that, so we get a very big idea of how it's supposed to look like. Okay, let me just catch up on chat for a moment. Too bad I can't make Ability work. I'm listening to jazz now. All I need is a popped or chest to say tax exemption, and most importantly, sideburns. It's a classic episode. For those of you that don't know, he's talking about SpongeBob on an episode that he wants to like feel like a grown man, and Patrick tells him he has to acquire a taste for jazz music. And in all honesty, I don't think that you need to, that listening to jazz makes you like old or makes you like a grown man. I just feel it's a bit of having the taste for it, because not everyone likes jazz. Some people feel like it's, you know, something that can actually make you sleepy, and some people find it relaxing, some people find it like really emotional and, you know, full of life, and it all just depends, you know. So I don't know why they made that stereotype in SpongeBob. It's quite funny, because it is true that most people, and the older the easier it is to find people that listen to jazz, but I don't know, I feel like there could be a lot more. Oh, take care, Logan. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure. Later, are you gonna put tables outside? Yes, of course I will. Just, not yet. Not yet. Okay, so this is starting to get to some sort of a shape. So now I'm gonna be needing some black slabs. We'll need the mushroom. That was just, you know, for fonts. So I'll probably do 1, 2, 3 right from here. So let's just measure 1, 2, 3. Should it be 3 or 4? No, I think I'm gonna go with 4. Yeah. All right. And right here, we'll just go here, and we'll build maybe 4 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we do this, yeah, this should look quite nice, if I do say so. So let's try and do here, and it's probably connected this way and this way, and just fill this up. And this is pretty much gonna be the entrance for our Starbucks. So we now, first of all, most definitely need to fill this up. Let me just do this the right way. By the way, if any of you is a fan of hardstyle like I am, DJ Bassbrain is dropping, or already dropped, depending on your time zone, his newest song, which is a nice collab that is being released in Dirty Works. So just go check it out on Spotify, and make sure to drop him a nice comment or something in Instagram. The song is called Someone Stole My Beer, so apparently someone stole his beer. No, the song is about those times when you just simply are in a bar and decide to just go to the lavatory for a moment, and when you get back your beer is gone, and it's because somebody stole it. So I kind of like the idea. If you're a fan, go check it out. I'm not gonna lie, I take cookies at my grandma's house over being an adult any day. Me too. And thank you. And Also, tomorrow there's gonna be a Trika TV. If you're a fan, don't forget to just stop by at 1 a.m. I'm not sponsored or anything before you guys ask about it, but I do wanted to mention because it is really fun and I'm gonna be there, of course. So let's see. Let me see if maybe my wall can do that. I should just get rid of this. Yeah, that actually looks good. It's starting to get some sort of shape here. Yeah. Sort of. No, I'm gonna have to go one more block here, so. Placing glass panes is one of the things that I don't fancy the most in Minecraft, because it's very hard to just hit the right spot and it's very easy to just simply mess up and remove a block from the bottom, which is why I try to avoid it. But it's gonna really look good in here, so here we go. Let me just... Whoops. Alright, so it should just... So it's kind of looking nice. And I'll probably do the same on the other side, so... I mean, there's not going to be anything to attach this glass to, but... it should just do the trick. There we go. Yeah, because I kind of want this to be just, you know, floating, so... Maybe we'll close... No. I was just thinking maybe closing something. Let me just see if instead we put... No, that doesn't look good. Block, maybe? No, we'll do it with just glass pane. Yeah, probably. So it's kind of starting to get shape here. Let me just check on chat for a moment. You love the glass wall. Thank you! Thank you. 5 likes, let's go. I'm starting to sound like Cataclysm. You literally just... I'm getting your phrases stuck all over my head. It's just funny. Alright. Let's see. So now we need to use some upside down for this next part. So we're just gonna have to do this. Or oh, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe we can do this. Let me just figure out. No, definitely not gonna look good. Okay. So we're gonna have to go back to the old design. Yep. And for now, we'll do this so we don't forget that it's gonna go around. Okay, this is starting to look like a classic Starbucks. I don't know, this well needed Starbucks. I still remember one of the funniest episodes in The Simpsons where Bart wants to get himself a piercing, so he goes to a mall and, you know, this guy is just over there and says, so what do you want? And when he's just walking through the mall, he sees like literally 10 different Starbucks over there. And when he gets to the guy that's gonna make the piercing, he's like, oh, you want a piercing? Alright, but hurry, because this place is gonna turn into a Starbucks in the next 5 minutes. And then he comes just out with the piercing in one ear and a Starbucks on the other hand. It's just hilarious. Alright. And I was thinking to do the same on the top, so we keep, you know, the idea. Oh, come on. Here we go. Very same idea, and I kind of like it, I think. Yeah, it definitely looked like one. Okay. So now that we have this, we're gonna just maybe place some slabs on top of here, so, you know, it has this little classic look. Alright, and let's see. For a moment I'm gonna do this just so I don't lose the blocks that I'm working currently on, and I'm gonna use some end rods to put some light to the place. So we're gonna just do this and this and this and this, and yeah, I most definitely like it. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, it's already starting to get some sort of shape here, so the entrance needs some sort of lighting too, so I'm gonna do one of my favorites and get a dirt block, but we need a warped kind of block, so a warped mycelium and some vines and a shroom light and some spruce trapdoors. Alright, so let's just do this. So right at the main entrance we'll put one here, and we'll put spruce trapdoors all around it. Let's just activate this. So it literally looks like some sort of pot, big flower pot. We'll put some in here, and on the top a shroom light. Make sure you place it right. I'm guessing I placed this on the bottom. No, it's lower. Oh, okay, I see why I'm not being able to. I'm gonna just have to go to raise this half a slab. So let me just sadly delete all of this that I had already done. But we still need to go half a slab up because it most definitely isn't working. So let me just do this. You know, playing Minecraft with some jazz music is actually very relaxing. If you had a tough day at work, I totally and completely recommend it. The playlist that I'm listening to right now is called Coffee Jazz Table, and it's a Spotify original playlist, so don't forget to check it out if you like jazz music. Okay, not that biggie of a problem, and now we can definitely just do this. And we have a nice decorative plant for the entrance, so this is most definitely working. Now we need some glass panes to pretend, you know, those beautiful sliding doors that they have at all Starbucks. There is actually a trick to make kind of sliding doors in Minecraft, but it's a bit tricky. You need to put a command block on the bottom that detects right when you are walking in and replaces all your glass panes with sorry, I forgot, with air, and then when you walk past it at a certain radius, then it just places glass panes once again, so it is a bit tricky. Okay, so this sorta makes it look like one of those sliding doors. So now we can just simply walk through here, you know. Or maybe usually one is open and one is closed, you know, in pretty much all the Starbucks. Oops. And that's exactly what I mean by why I'm not a big fan of placing glass panes. So maybe what we could do here to just sort of pretend the door is open is to do this. So it kind of looks like somebody opened the door for you. And let me just repair that one block on the floor, and maybe this is doing the trick. Yeah, you know, the door is open, and that's exactly how you're gonna get through to the Starbucks, you know. So let me just catch up and chat again. Never got into jazz reminds me of a certain person I hate. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a different episode, but the scene where Homer shocks a caterpillar and up like spaghetti while slipping and comes up a butterfly. It's a classic. It made me laugh so much when you showed me. Wish they added colored lights, smaller like blocks and sliding doors into Minecraft, so you wouldn't have to do a bunch of convoluted stuff to make them. Yeah, I get your point, and it is a good thing, but actually one of the things that makes Minecraft fun for most of us players is the fact that it doesn't have all of those things, so you have to use your imagination. Like, you know, instead of having a car, you have to imagine how with stairs and other blocks you would make something look like a car, so it just takes out that imaginative part and creativity part of it when you add, because there are mods that do all of this in Minecraft. I've seen car mods and street mods and a lot of things, but I feel like it just takes out that creative part of trying to figure out, like a Lego set, you know, how you're gonna make it look like one. I mean, that's just my opinion, but it's not a bad idea. Cute, very cruel and sadistic guy. Oh. Yeah, it's classic to think of next. I feel you. Alright, so let me just figure out. Oh, look at the view here. Those colors are really pretty, but I need to put daylight again so I can keep doing this. Alright. So we'll put the letters of Starbucks later, like I said. So now when you go in, usually there are like tables all over, but right at the back we need to have the counter where, you know, the Starbucks people are gonna be working at. So we're gonna stick with the black stone so it, you know, looks nice and neat. So let's just get rid of the blocks that for the moment we don't need, and let's just get ourselves some also black stones here. So I'm probably gonna say that the counter is gonna go here. No, maybe one block. Okay. So I'm just simply gonna do this. You know, this is where you order everything from Starbucks people. So that would probably do it. So let's just do this, and this is where they work. Perfect. So now we're just, if we stand here, I cannot do it any higher because then you don't see. Okay, so it's gonna have to be this small, but I don't see any other way to do it. And on the back, we also need where they have the machines and everything to do the coffee, so we're gonna have to fill this as well. So they usually have on both sides coffee machines, so that's where anybody that works on Starbucks goes in. So let's just get ourselves a spruce trapdoor and place it here, so that you know, this is how you go in when you work at Starbucks. Maybe just do it on the side so it looks a little bit neater. No, hold on. There we go. And up here, can just do this. Okay. And now let's just do the machinery for the Starbucks people. So I'm trying to think. We need some blenders. What could pass up as a blender? Probably glass. We do have glass, but we need something more, so... okay, I'm having an idea here. So we're gonna need some carpet. Let me just do this. Alright, so some red carpet or maybe black carpet will do. We have glass. And... let's see. So I'm thinking... maybe somewhere in the line of this, you know, for the blenders. So I need to build a bit of a wall on the back, because I can't think like this, because it just feels alright. So yeah, this kind of looks maybe not the best blender in the world, but I mean, it could be higher. The problem is, how do you reach the top layer, you know? Because I mean, it could be like this, but it just looks a little bit too high. So we'll do this, and we're also gonna be needing a button. This one should do. We'll put it on the side. And maybe that's just like the handle when you want to make things. So, right now this blender is not going to have any kind of coffee inside, but we need one that looks like it has, you know, a layer of coffee. So I'm thinking somewhere in the lines of using an armor stand for it. So we'll put that one here. So what we're gonna be doing is just place the armor stand over here. We're gonna equip it with a carpet, but different kind. So we're gonna have to go brown for the coffee. So we'll equip it, and then we crouch and wait until we get the desired position. Okay, so we're gonna be needing to put it on the side, and we're gonna click enough times until it just lays it on the side. Oh, come on. I've seen you do it. Yeah, it's just something like it, but it's not working, so we'll try. You need to try when you're doing armor stands as many positions as you can think of until the armor stand decides to stand the way you're looking for it. So right now I'm just trying again. Maybe just if I did this. No, it's not working. Give me just a second, because my computer just blocked and I want to make sure that everything with the stream is going fine. Glass panel to make the counter COVID ready. Oh no, 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 no. This world is COVID free, thank you. This world has no COVID whatsoever. No, no, no. I'm so sick of the pandemic, literally. Yeah, that's the position we need, but he's just, you know, posing the wrong way, so I'm gonna try again. In all honesty, I have no idea what I'm doing, so... Oh, maybe I finally did it. Pose, 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 pose. There we go. Now all we need is a piston and a button. Oh, we already have one. Alright, so what we need to do is just place a piston right up the alley and press it. And it should have done the trick. Yeah, it kind of did the trick. So now what we need is the classic EY-Stream double piston system. If you guys have not seen EY-Stream, he's a Minecraft YouTuber, a big one, so this is his classic double piston trick. Let's just no, weather clear. So he should be holding the carpet instead. I messed up in that one. There we go. So now, let's just do this and do this. Alright, and boom. I have no idea why this isn't working, because usually it doesn't just go black. But for some reason, this time it's not working, so we're gonna have to get rid of the armor stand, sadly. So let me just... I mean, it is kind of working, but I don't know. It's just acting weird right now. Minecraft sometimes just glitches, so... I mean, it should just keep that there, but I'll just get rid of it and try something different. So much work for nothing. I know. I haven't, no. Okay, so we'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Let me just check and chat for a moment, and let me put this to daytime. Are you gonna make your logo? What about... No, because this is Starbucks. I'm not gonna add the cipher over there. Plus, well, I'll tell you later. What about like what about a glass panel on it that drops down when you hit the switch on the blender? Ooh, that would be nice. The armor stand seems to have some hard... No. I totally see what you did there, but yeah, please no. No, I see what you did there, but yeah. So let me just check one tiny detail. I'm having a bit of an idea right now, so if it works, then I'll explain to you. So this is the lower half, this is the upper half, and then we can put this here. No. Maybe? No, this is definitely not a blender. If we do this... No, this is not a blender at all, so... Oh, yeah. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? We have glass, painted glass. Like, literally, that was just the smartest thing, and I didn't think of it in the first place. Okay. So yeah, here we go. So now we have one with coffee and one without coffee. And now we need where they wash everything, so we're gonna have to use a couple of cauldrons. So let me just put this here so we have space for it, and we're also gonna have to put this here. Alright, so let's get a cauldron. I always misspell it. We need a bucket of water, alright, and so let's just do 2. And let's just put the walls back here. We'll just fix that later, you know, but and we're gonna need a drip water hook. Here we go. And there we go. So now you have where they're gonna be washing the dishes, where they're gonna be making the fraps and everything, and now we need an actual coffee machine. So let me just do the wall here. It's gonna be obviously as high as that one, but for the moment I'm just gonna do this so I have a vague idea of where I'm standing. So now we need an actual coffee machine. Actually, I'm gonna just do this so it looks a bit more spacious. Alright, and let's get on with the coffee machine. So my idea on how to make it is to use some polished andesite stairs to just make it look somewhere in the lines of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to go one layer on top so I have an idea of what I'm doing. So somewhere in the lines of that, and we're gonna be using some end rods that just drop from the top, so it sort of looks, you know, like where the coffee just comes from. And we definitely need something on the sides, so if we're going with polished andesite, we need to keep ourselves in the same lane, so we'll just go ahead and just finish this up so it does look like some sort of coffee machine, and that's where the coffee is going to be coming from. And it obviously has a bunch of smart buttons, you know, to press and everything. Maybe the buttons are going to be just, you know, black buttons so you can actually see them. And then here we're just going to be putting an item frame. So here we go on both sides, so it looks really cute, and we're going to be using cocoa beans that can actually look like coffee beans. We're just not going to have them all in the same direction, and we can just top the entire machine with this so it looks a little bit classier. And there we have a coffee machine. So that's where the coffee is going to be prepped. So we need now, I'm going to put another blender on this side, but again with coffee in it. So I'll just leave some space and do this. And we need once again a button, but the stone button for this one once again. No, hold on, I grabbed the wrong button. Alright, and now we need the counter register where you're gonna be paying everything. So, the easiest idea that I can get, and hello Mr. Zombie, I'm sorry but you cannot be there. This is a restricted area. Yeah. Alright, so my idea for a counter register is maybe something in the lines of this. Usually there is more than one person, you know, attending, so it does look some sort of a register just there, and usually, or maybe, you know, it would more of be on this side, you know, yeah, classic Starbucks. So we'll just move everything to this side. Yep. Let's just figure this out. This, oh, whoops. Alright, so it's starting to look, so this is, right here is where you come and ask for everything. Now, usually on this side they have a bit of pastries and stuff that you can choose from, so this is gonna be like the pastry counter or whatever you want to call it. So let me just get a zip of my tea because my throat was going a bit dry. We need again an item frame. Okay. Look at this, and we'll use a cake. You know, so people can buy cake, and we can also use something that resembles maybe bread. So let's see what we could be using to resemble bread. Hold on. A rabbit's foot. It actually kind of looks like a croissant, so we're gonna go with the rabbit's foot, and maybe something that can resemble a donut or a nice pastry. Let's see, sugar canes, eggs, no. No, they don't sell meat. What else can we put? Oh, usually they have, like, you know, this pre-made juices and stuff that you can grab in those counters, so we're gonna use a flower pot instead. Yeah, you know, those little counters, actually we can just do this because that's also where you, or most of the times you can just, I'll actually do this, you know. So it sort of looks like those counters that where you can just, you know, grab different things. So it's starting to look good. And usually every cashier or something has glasses on the side because that's where they, let me see if I can stack them up. Never done it, but no, apparently not. Where they put your name on the glass, so it's most definitely. And what else do we need? Let me catch up and stream. Oh hey, Sergeant Bourne, welcome, welcome. We were talking about you yesterday in Cataclysm stream. Still listening, good things only, by the way. Still listening to your stream while at work. Thanks for making the oh, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, Joe, and glad it's helping you go smooth. That zombie was the health inspector. That's a good one. Same here. Does she read chat? I do, Sergeant. I'm sorry. I just got really caught into my building for a moment that I lost track of time and I lost track of everything. I'm sorry, but I do read chat. I just was really into what I was doing. She... well, maybe bread. The brown ball looks like a donut. Brown bowl? What brown bowl? Yeah, sorry, Sergeant. I was in the zone exactly for a moment, indeed. Yeah. Alright, so what else does Starbucks have? If you have any ideas of any other things that right now I'm missing, please let me know. Right now I just had another idea, so I'm just gonna build this up. Because usually on this side of the Starbucks, right when you're waiting on the line, they have all these cute glasses that you can buy. It's obviously part of the marketing strategy of Starbucks, so when you're just waiting on the line, you have enough time to look at them and decide, oh, I want to buy one, you know. So once again, we're gonna go with armor stands. This time it should work, I hope, because I've used them a lot of times before in my builds here. I don't know why they weren't working, you know, at some other points. So while you're waiting on the line, it would be somewhere like around here. So let me just picture for a second. Oh, and back from here would be the kitchen for them. Okay, that just totally makes sense. So I'm just simply gonna place armor stands all over the line here, and we're gonna be giving them different flower pots. And we're gonna make them yeah, probably I'm gonna have to make them fall one more right now. You'll see why. Post, there we go, and post. Alright, you'll see why in a minute. So I'm just gonna have to do this, and place, hold on, how am I gonna be doing the counters? So thinking maybe spruce trapdoors, no, more like just slabs. Everything is on birch, so I'm probably gonna go with birch here. So maybe, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, no, but hold on, I'm just thinking for a second. No, maybe I was right by trying to use the spruce trapdoors. I'm just gonna crouch so I don't delete. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm definitely gonna try, so let's just get ourselves a piston. And, you know, try and place one. So, I'll just fall here, place it, and see if it will push. Oh, it worked! It totally worked. Alright, so we're gonna have to do the same in every single one. So let's just place, I'll just fall here. Let me just finish with this little counter that I'm doing, and I'll catch up with string. Alright, so we have the first layer of the counter working. Smooth music, thank you. It's a playlist on Spotify called Coffee Table Jazz. Let me see if it will show here. Yeah, Coffee Table Jazz, and the current song is The Folks Who Live on the Hill by Joshua Redman. Brown ball next to the rabbit's foot. You're missing the hipsters in town. That's just classic. Let me just see. By the rabbit's foot, you said, oh, this one? The fire charge? Maybe could work. Okay, so now we need another set of armor stands in here for the second layer. We need once again the flower pots, which we already deleted. Yay. I think that's gonna be just 2 layers of counter here, so it doesn't look that tall. So don't forget, when you want to change position, you crouch. And I chose the wrong armor stand, but don't forget, all you have to do is crouch and click pose, so you can change the pose of your armor stand. So armor stands are really a good thing, because once you learn how to handle them, they do the you know, they do the trick. So let's just build one up and put, no. It was another up and one here, right? If I'm doing these right, I think so. Hold on, let me just... Let me just check. No. I messed up completely. It's supposed to go here. And... I think we're gonna be needing a double piston system for this one. Yeah, okay, so for this one we're gonna be needing a double piston system. So we'll just do the same on all of the sides. So we'll do this. Oh, it's not detecting that I'm right below. Alright. So, let me know in the comments, what's the thing that you missed the most from before pandemic? Like something that you haven't been able to do since the pandemic started. It would be really nice to know what it is. Alright, so this is looking smooth. Now all we need here is some of the smooth stones that we were using before for the flooring, so we can cover everything. So now we're simply gonna place a piston on each of, you know, these. I don't get why I'm not able to place it. There we go. And we'll just push this right into the armor stand. And then just fix the flooring. So it just looks like this for the moment, and you're probably wondering what is going to be done by the fact that you can still see the armor stands right over there. So there's an easy way to fix it. Well, not easy, but I mean it is easy for me right now, but I'll show you how. So what you need to do is place a command block somewhere in your world if you're obviously going creative. Oh, whoops. We're gonna be needing another piston system here. Hold on. Let me just do this quickly, and I'll show you how we're gonna be hiding the. So this is our little counter, and what you need to do is place a command block somewhere in your world. Let me see if I can find where mine is. It has to be somewhere quite near. If it isn't near, then it's gonna be a bit hard and you're not gonna find it. I mean, it's not gonna work until a certain radius, but right here we have, no, this is not it. At just a moment, because I'm just going to show you how to hide any armor stands in your creative worlds. This cannot be done in survival, so don't try. So we have here this that says, here we go, /effect at E, meaning at the entity. Then you open the brackets to make sure what kind of entity you're talking about. You can put in here zombies or type equals zombie, type equals skeleton, type equals any kind of entity if you want a specific Minecraft entity. Now in this case we put name equals, so it means all the entities that have this name, and I'm gonna show you how you're gonna do that later. So it's just between brackets name equals invisibility. In this case I decided that all the entities that are called invisibility, that way is for me easier to just know who I'm gonna make invisible. But you can just, I don't know, name it I don't know, Steve or Alexa or any kind of name you want. You close the brackets and then you put the effect that you want to give to that entity. In this case, we're going to put invisibility because we want the entity to be invisible for 100 seconds for an amount of 100. That's like, you know, it goes in a scale of how much, like, for example, invisibility is always just, you know, you're invisible, but when you're talking about speed, it depends on how fast you want to go. So that first number is just how fast you want to go, and the second one is for how many seconds you want to have that that kind of effect on you. So it's slash effect at E for the entity, then between brackets name equals, and whatever name you choose for the entities you want to give that effect. In this case is invisibility. You close the brackets, invisibility 100 100, and true is so that you don't have those swirlies that appear around the entities when you have an effect on you. If you don't put that, you're always going to be seeing those swirlies around it. And just put it on repeat so that it's constantly working, and that way the effect never wears off, and always active. So that's about everything you need to do. And number 2, what you need is to name or have a name tag named invisibility, or whatever the name you chose for that specific command block. So in this case, let me just get rid of the rain. Give me just one tiny second and put this into daylight so we can see. Alright, so just name it, you know, invisibility or whatever it is you choose. So in this case I decided to name it invisibility. So I already have I used to have a name tag called invisibility, but no matter, we can do one. So let's just get ourselves a name tag here and an anvil. Just make sure that you spell everything exactly the same way that you have it in the command block, or it's not gonna detect anything. So this is gonna be invisibility. No extra spaces, no nothing, okay? And now that we have our name tag called invisibility, all we have to do is go to each and every armor stand and name it. It might not work at start, but just give it a time, or reload your world and it should just simply disappear. So right now it doesn't look like it's working because I would have to restart my world for the moment. And if by any chance I do restart and it seems not to be working, it means that I'm really far away from the radius of the works of that specific command block. So all you have to do is place another one that's nearer, so it works as well. But right now I'm just simply gonna be waiting until either it works or I restart my world. But you know what, let's just restart right now so I can show you, and in case it doesn't work, we'll just place a new command block so you realize that this works and that I'm not just talking in the stream. Yeah, like a pastry with sprinkles. Oh, I like that one. Not wear a mask in public. Yeah, everybody misses that. Oh my god, it's just unbreathable down there. And Walmart not closing. Oh, let me make that more family friendly. And being, I didn't read that. And being able to cough in public without people looking at me. Yeah, I know, right? You're like, okay, so as you can see, it didn't work. Let me just check that this is spelled the right way. So now what we need to, do is place a command block. So I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hide it right here, and we're gonna do the same thing. So it's just effect Perfect. At entity, you open the brackets, name equals invisibility. You close the brackets. We want invisibility for 100 seconds, and we want it true. We put it in repeat, we put it always active, and it should be working unless gave invisibility to invisibility for 100 seconds. Oh, there we go. As you can see, they're already starting to disappear, so what that means is that we didn't name all of the entities. So let's just maybe go on the back and try and do this, because it seems like, there we go, I wasn't just naming them. As you can see, it instantly just disappears, and I'm just simply gonna close this so that nobody touches the armor stands and by some reason, you know, deletes them. So now we have beautiful floating glass, just like you would find them on a Starbucks. So it really does look like quite something. We can just simply close this, and maybe if you feel like you need some light, you put some light blocks on the top. In this case, I'm actually going to be adding light and probably some barriers so that again, nobody deletes the armor stands. So we're going to be using a 5 light block. That should work. So I'm just going to place this on the top and maybe in the middle, and it just simply gives light. If you want one of these light blocks, I'll show you exactly how to get it. So yeah, I deleted that one. So I'll just do this right in front of the armor stands. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, deleting light blocks now, it's a bit different. You have to place another block on top, so it just makes it way harder. So there we go, and that way nobody touches the armor stand by accident. Okay, so as you can see, it has a little bit more light. Let me just show you when it's nighttime. No, not noon, sorry. Hold on, midnight. And it's a little bit lit, not that much, so we're gonna have to use a stronger one. I'm gonna have to get one. So what you do in the command block, command bracket of the game itself, you put give at s, which means yourself. We're going to go for a light underscore block, and then we need a just one light block, because you're in creative, so that just works. And we need it to be 15, you know, at its highest. So instead of being just, 5, now it's gonna be 15, and it's just gonna light beautifully. You can use this to light your areas and make sure that nothing spawns in it. Of course, like I said, this only works in creative mode, so sadly, if you wanted something different, it's not gonna work. I just realized, sadly, didn't notice until now, that we just ran out of time, and I need to end my stream right now, because, well, it's time for me to go. But thank you all so much for joining. I'll finish this Starbucks on the next stream. I may just work on the walls, so you guys don't have to see me placing the walls block by block, or maybe using commands or something. But I'll definitely won't work on the Starbucks until next stream, so you guys see what else I add and how I decide to finish. So I'm gonna do my classic finish for this stream. Thank you all so very much for joining. Thank you, Rotato, Cataclysm, Music Man Joe, Sergeant Bourne, Logan, Jacob Showers. Let me see if anybody else. And yeah, thank you all for joining. It's been a real pleasure having you here, and I will see you next week at the same time. Don't forget, by the way, that this weekend we have the Pro Bowl, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be awesome. Bass Brain already dropped his newest song. If you're in Europe, if you're on America, you have to wait till tomorrow. The name is Drink Beer. Don't drink beer, sorry. The name is Someone Stole My Beer. Don't forget also to check out Cataclysm's channel so you can donate for his charity. Also make sure to check Music Van Joe. Let me just drop his link so you guys can sub to his channel. And just give me 1 second. And Potato, if you could do me a favor and drop a link to your newest video, because right now I don't have it in hand, and so people can also go and watch your newest video that you uploaded. So please, I'll just wait, and be sure to drop the link to your 7 likes. Let's go, thank you. And also don't forget, Tweaker TV is tomorrow 1 p.m. CST, so you can just type Tweaker TV on YouTube and you'll find it, and you can just go have fun with a lot of people that love hardstyle the same way that I do. So we'll just wait for a moment so Potato drops the link to his very first and newest video that he just uploaded. Let's give it a big round of applause for going as all of us and uploading his very first gaming video. So don't forget to go in, give it a check, and give it a like and sub to his new channel. So thank you all for joining. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.